Hey guys, welcome to the Miniature Life. Today I'm going to be sharing my recipe for a Thai green goddess soup. I love making this soup whenever it's a little bit cold or I'm feeling a bit under the weather. It features a few wonderful Thai ingredients such as lemongrass, garlic and ginger, alongside some wonderful greens including peas and spinach. It's quite a healthy recipe and a little bit deceiving too. You wouldn't believe that this recipe actually contains fresh spinach, peas and coriander. So let's get straight into it. To make my Thai green goddess soup, you're going to need 230 grams of frozen peas, 100 grams of baby spinach or frozen spinach like I have here today, 1 to 2 garlic cloves, a 1-inch piece of ginger roughly chopped. We also need half a cup of fresh coriander, a combination of the stalk and leaves. Here I've used a 1/4 cup of fresh coriander leaves and a 1/4 cup of fresh coriander stalk. I really like using the stalk in soup because it adds so much flavour. We're also going to need 2 small shallots or 1 medium onion and half a teaspoon of lemongrass. I'm using lemongrass paste, but you could also use half a lemongrass stalk instead. We also need 500 milliliters of vegetable stock and a 400 milliliter can of coconut milk. We're also going to need a little bit of water. Keep this on the side. I've got roughly 1 cup. Start by heating 1 tablespoon of olive oil or vegetable oil in a pot and fry off your shallots until they're translucent. Once the shallots have softened down, add the garlic followed by the ginger. At this point, I season everything with some salt to help the cooking process. Now we add all the peas and mix everything through. After another minute or so, add in all of the coriander stalk and coriander leaves. Now's the time to add in the frozen spinach. If you're using baby spinach that's fresh, you can add this in right at the end before adding the coconut milk. If you're using frozen spinach, add it in now to give the spinach some time to completely defrost in the pot. After adding in the spinach and cooking this through for about a minute, add in the lemongrass. Mix everything through and use your spoon to top the frozen spinach with the cooked peas. At this point, add in some water to help the spinach cook. I've added another 1/4 cup to help along the process. Once the spinach is about 90% cooked through, add in all of the coconut milk. We're going to bring this to a boil, so gently stir everything through and continue cooking. Once the coconut milk reaches a boil, add in all of the vegetable stock. Now bring your soup back to a rolling boil. Once boiling, we're ready to grab our stick blender to pulverize the soup. You could alternatively pour your soup into a food blender to pulverize it. If you choose to do that, I recommend cooling the soup down completely before doing so. Personally, I prefer the soup to be quite creamy, but if you wanted to, you could keep it a little bit chunky as well. Once pulverized, bring the soup to another boil. I like to boil my soup for at least 2 to 5 minutes in this pureed form to make sure the spinach and peas are perfectly cooked and all of the raw coconut milk flavour has cooked away. At this point, season with salt and pepper and adjust the seasonings per your taste. If you wanted, you could also add in some chili powder or some chili flakes over the top. To serve this simple soup, grab a couple of slices of toasted bread, drizzle the soup with some fresh cream or fresh yogurt, add some fresh chili oil. I'm using my favourite Lao Gama, which you can find in your local grocery store. In addition to this, I'm using some fresh coriander, fresh red chili, and some fried shallots. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. It's such a simple one and it's so delicious. I love making this soup whenever I'm looking for a really quick meal, something that will come together in less than 30 minutes. Let me know how you go with this recipe. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Do let me know what other recipes you want to see on the channel in the comments below. Catch you guys next time.